My acorn is still gone, so I pray to thee. Hast thou any news for me? My joy soars to new heights indeed. I am reunited with my seed. As I promised, here it be. I hope its magic pleases thee. Keep this branch of mine with thee, and pass throughout the forest free. I wish thee well, my mortal friend. Thou brought my sadness to an end. May the sunlight find you, thy days be long, thy winters kind, and thy roots be strong.
No. No.
We are invaded! Intruders have deceived their way into the forest heart. Fall back to the ruins. Protect the lady!
I think this is it. Werewolf City. Kind of flea heaven, isn't it?
Hey folks, come on over to Fade Grips and use the code BSG92 to get 20% off products. If you have not already, please follow our Twitter and our Twitch, BSGaming92, where you can get all the updates on when we'll be streaming and recording and all that fun jazz stuff. Thanks, man. Welcome back, everybody. Oh. Today, we will be joined by my Dragon Age Stout glass. I have White Claw in here, so you can't really... because it's clear. Oh no, my screen hasn't changed. What is happening? Eh? Oh no. Computer? What is happening? There we go. We got it. Had to Control-Alt-Delete that bitch. Resume! Ooh. I'm going the wrong way.
Is this an elven place? Did the elves live underground, just like the dwarves?
Did it really change again?
Tear them apart!
Why is the sound like that? Huh. What was my thing trying to look at? Oh my god. Alright. That was open. What's over here? Oh, a door. Oh, a locked door. Trying to keep me out, huh? More rubble. More root. Oh. Can I really glitch through the wall? Yeah, I can, huh? Looks like Diablo for a minute.
Delighted. So I shall.
Make him brave!
Delighted. Of course, as you desire.
Spiders everywhere. Look at all these cocoons.
As you desire.
Oh, hello. Baby has come to join us. She demands pets and love and tribute. Oh yes, I love. Come to join Mama. How about we just go in here
I'm here.
instead?
As you desire.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Ow! You can hit me in the face. Oh yes, people can hear you. People can hear you. Okay. Alright. Alright. You make this so hard, girl. She got sick of me. Like, fuck you, Mom! Saving. I'm scared. Oh my
Right
god.
ahead. Trap right ahead.
Where? Where? Where?
All right.
Trap right ahead. Of course. Trap right ahead. On my way. Trap right ahead. Yes, of course. As you like. It's done.
Dragon!
Delighted.
Shit, make a preserve. Battle it is. In the
Can't go on.
Oh my god. Oh, look at all these corpses. I'll just
Delighted.
take everything. Please and thank you.
Of course.
Oh, thank you. That's very nice.
Oh, another one. What's this? No one cares about your ice arrows. Alright. I saw ghosts, so that meant.
And so I shall. All right.
Bastard. Why am I the only one fighting?
All right.
Alright guys, have fun. I'm gonna... Oh. Good boy.
As you desire. All right.
Alright, what do I got? Nothing in here. Girl.
Another
Shit.
as you desire.
Shit. That's right. You
And so
can't
I
fight
shall.
us. You can't stop me. Who is doing that?
Mami? Mami, no matter, son. Mami! Mami! Mami!
The unnatural are always so bothersome. All right. As you desire.
Oh, hoping they all just carried money. Oh, corpse. Yes. I feel like it's me that's... There you go. Huh. What is this? I didn't find any Cabal of Maleficarum.
All right. All right.
Suddenly shatters into pieces. Alright, what's in here?
Of course. Oh, now, what's all this? Hey now!
Veran Salanon, Ranala Foros. Nay, Garan Sudale, Garan! Iamelashal, Iamelashal!
What? Oh no. Woo!
Let's make this quick!
shall.
Alright. She had the Juggernaut armor. And I mean, I give him this. Alright. Ooh. Some nice armor. Yeah. 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 Proud of myself now.
The unnatural are always so bothersome.
Why did they not attack beforehand? Like, no, you don't. You don't need help. You're fine. See?
And so I shall.
We have little knowledge of the magic used by the elves of our Lathan's time. The magisters of Tevinter were more interested in subjugating the elves than recording their history. As it is, I would hazard a guess that the object you're holding is a form of phylactery, meant to hold living essence, perhaps even a spirit of some kind.
A device meant to hold a spirit, perhaps? Such would be my guess. Though, what might be left of any spirit within after such a long time trapped?
Is that blood in there? Whose, I wonder? You'd think it would be all dried up after so long. There must be magic involved.
Approach the altar with the gem. Ooh. Yeah, I don't need that shit. I already have Arcane Warrior ability.
As you desire.
Meh. Oop. I forgot how the W key worked. I was trying to press S. I tried to be laughable.
As you desire.
Begin the onslaught. Here!
Ah, wonderful!
Something on your mind?
No.
If you must. Now this should be amusing. Oh, let's just deal with
Right
these
ahead.
ones.
I triggered all the traps.
Right ahead.
Thank you, Liliana.
Right ahead. Right ahead.
I would have never known.
Trap right ahead.
Thank you for screaming trap.
Right ahead.
Alright, I missed something. Alright, there's supposed to be something in this room.
All right.
There we are. Revenant.
Well done!
Don't really care about anything else.
Hey.
Just so I don't sit here and Dog! Oh, something big's
Delighted.
happening.
delighted. Delighted.
Why do you all have such shitty stuff? Huh. An arcane horror. Love. There we go, I can move again.
As you desire. So I shall.
Oh, Alice is dead. Didn't notice.
Watch out!
Maker's breath!
Yeah, don't
Direct me.
say.
As you desire.
Ooh, what? Why are we lagging? Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
That's combat?
Good.
In here. Yeah, I think it's because of combat. A little odd, but okay. Why you always hurt?
All right. Of course.
Huh. Ooh, into the pool. A magic pool. Here are the werewolves. I was wondering where they were. Oh
Watch it!
Liliana, why are you so weak? Pile of filth.
All right.
As a darkspawn dagger. Really? Rub
And
the
so
head.
I shall.
Ready!
Ready.
I never left this part.
Whoa, what's this? Alright. Don't strain yourself too hard. Sacks. Lots of sacks. Pile of junk. A lot of piles, you know. A lot of piles. Why? I don't know, but a lot of piles. Saving game. Ooh. I'll talk to you later. Shit.
Brothers and sisters, be at ease. We do not wish any more of our people hurt. I ask you this now, outsider. Are you willing to parley? Not with me. I have been sent to you on behalf of the lady. She believes you may not be aware of everything you should be. She means you no harm, provided your willingness to parley in peace is an honest one. Swiftrunner did not think it would matter. The lady disagrees. And since you have forced your way this far, we must acquiesce to her wishes. Follow me. But I warn you, if you break your promise and harm her, I will come back from the Fade itself to see you pay.
Yeah? You don't say. Whew. Oh, that's better. Oh. 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 Naked lady.
I bid you welcome, mortal. I am the Lady of the Forest.
Do not listen to him, lady. He will betray you. We must attack him now.
Hush, Swiftrunner. Your urge for battle has only seen the death of the very ones you've been trying to save. Is that what you want?
No, my lady. Anything but that.
And the time has come to speak with this outsider, to set our rage aside. I apologize on Swiftrunner's behalf. He struggles with his nature. Truer words were never spoken. But few could claim the same as these creatures, that their very nature is a curse forced upon them. No doubt you have questions, mortal. There are things that Zathrian has not told you. It was Zathrian who created the curse that these creatures suffer.
Oh no.
The same curse that Zathrian's own people now suffer. Centuries ago, when the Dalish first came to this land, a tribe of humans lived close to this forest. They sought to drive the Dalish away. Zathrian was a young man then. He had a son and daughter he loved greatly. And while out hunting, the human tribe captured them both.
The humans tortured the boy, killed him. The girl they
Sorry,
raped
everyone.
and left
Someone from
for
work
dead.
just sent me
The
something that
Dalish
someone
found
else did.
her, but she
And I don't
learned
know if
later
it's
she was
a good thing or
with child.
the other stuff I'm
She
seeing, which is
killed
awful.
herself. Zathrian came to this ruin and summoned a terrible spirit, binding it to the body of a great wolf. So Witherfang came to be. Witherfang hunted the humans of the tribe. Many were killed, but others were cursed by his blood, becoming twisted and savage creatures.
Twisted and savage, just as Witherfang himself is. They were driven into the forest. When the human tribe finally left for good, their cursed brethren remained. Pitiful and mindless animals.
Until I found you, my lady. You gave me peace.
I showed Swiftrunner that there was another side to his bestial nature. I soothed his rage and his humanity emerged. And he brought others to me.
Well, if anyone in the Norwich area or in London County is looking for a job and you want to make like 19 an hour, text me. It'd be just for Sundays.
In part, we seek to end the curse. The crimes committed against Zathrian's children were grave, but they were committed centuries ago by those who are long dead. Word was sent to Zathrian every time the landships passed this way, asking him to come, but he has always ignored us. We will no longer be denied.
We spread the curse to his people, so he must end the curse to save them.
Please, mortal. You must go to him. Bring him here. If he sees these creatures, hears their plight, surely he will agree to end the curse.
She's back. She wanted out, and now she's back. Oh my god. What do you want?
Tell him if he refuses, I will ensure that Witherfang is never found. He will never cure his clan. Outside of this chamber, the passage leading back to the surface has been opened for you. Return with Zathrian as soon as you can.
Alright, that's good and all, but I
Of course.
want to go this way.
Delighted.
Wait, am I going to the right door? Yes.
And so I shall.
That's not what I wanted. Not what I want either.
It's done. On my way.
Well, I was trying to find that Elven Viridian armor, like the rest of it. All I got is like the breastplate and greaves. I didn't get the helmet or boots.
Right away.
Oh. Guess I gotta find it somewhere else. That sucks. I bought these giant Reese's with Reese's Pieces inside. Because I'm a child. What a coincidence!
Ah, and here you are already. Did you? Aren't you the intuitive one? There was no way to tell what would happen once you reached this ruin, so I decided to come myself. Yes, there will be plenty of time for that.
No.
Did you acquire the heart?
No.
You didn't. May I ask then, why are you leaving the ruin? You do understand that she actually is Witherfang? She is the powerful spirit of this ancient forest that I summoned long ago and bound in the body of the wolf. Her nature is that of the forest itself. Beautiful and terrible, serene and savage, maiden and beast. She is the lady and Witherfang both, two sides of a single being. The curse came first from her. Those she afflicted with it mirrored her own nature, becoming savage beast as well as human. I find that difficult to believe. They attacked my clan, and they were the same savages then that they have ever been. They deserve to be wiped out and not defended. Come,
Wow, genocide.
I will accompany you back to the ruin. Let us go and speak to the spirit, and I will force her into Witherfang's form. He may then be slain and the heart taken. Why? You claim they have regained their minds, but they are still savage beasts. Their nature is unchanged. All they want is revenge, or a release that I will not give them. No, let us take the heart and end it. You were not there. You did not see what they did to my son, to my daughter, and so many others. You are not Dalish. How can you know how we had to struggle to be safe? How could I have let their crimes go unanswered?
Woo! Here she is! There she is!
I remember them as if it were yesterday. Even if they are more than animals now, they desire nothing but revenge. They will never let my clan be. Tell me, if you held your own daughter's lifeless body in your arms, would you not also have sworn an eternity of pain on those who did such to her? Very well. You wish me to go and talk? I will do so. But what if it is only more revenge they wish? Will you safeguard me from harm? I fail to see the purpose behind this, but very well.
Baby.
It has been many centuries now. Let us see what the
Stop it.
spirit has to say. So here you are, spirit.
She is the lady of the forest. You will address her properly.
You've taken a name, spirit? And you've given names to your pets? These beasts who follow you?
It was they who gave me a name, Zathrian. And the names they take are their own. They follow me because I help them to find who they are.
Who they are has not changed from whom their ancestors were. Wild savages, worthless dogs. Their twisted shape only mirrors their monstrous hearts.
He will not help us, lady. It is as I warned you. He is not here to talk.
No, I am here to talk, though I see little point in it. We all know where this will lead. Your nature compels it, as does mine.
It does not have to be that way. There is room in your heart for compassion, Zathrian. Surely your retribution is spent.
My retribution is eternal, spirit. As is my pain. This is justice, no more.
Are you certain your pain is the only reason you will not end this curse? Have you told the mortal how it was created? This is an old forest, mortal, and I am its spirit, its heart. I was not summoned from across the Vale, but pulled from the trees, the rock, and soil. I was bound to the body of the great wolf Witherfang, not possessed, like a Sylvan or the undead, but bound into one being. Such powerful magic, however, could not be accomplished without Zathrian's blood. The curse and his life are intertwined. Your people believe you have rediscovered the immortality of their ancestors, Zathrian, but that is not true. So long as the curse exists, so do you.
Wow, what a liar.
No, that is not how it is. I did it for my people. I did it for my son and my daughter. For them, for justice, I would do anything.
The curse would not end with Zathrian's death. His life, however, relies on its existence. And I believe his death plays a part in its ending.
Then we kill him! We tear him apart now!
For all your powers of speech, you are beasts still. What would you gain from killing me? Only I know how the ritual ends, and I will never do it.
Ha! You see? We must kill them all!
See? They turn on you as quickly. Do what you have come here to do, Grey Warden, or get out of my way.
We're standing for what's right here, no matter what.
Then you die with them. All of you will suffer as you deserve.
Wow. If I just kill Zathrian, we'll be fine. We'll end.
You should run like
I got frozen.
No, no more.
There we go.
I cannot.
Snow!
Cannot defeat you.
Finish it! Kill him now!
No! Don't kill him! Please, lady, stop him!
No, Swift Runner. We will not kill him. If there is no room in our hearts for mercy, how may we expect there to be room in his?
I cannot do as you ask, Spirit. I am too old to know mercy. All I see are the faces of my children, my people. I cannot do it. Perhaps I have lived too long. This hatred in me is like an ancient, gnarled root. It has consumed my soul. What of you, spirit? You are bound to the curse just as I am. Do you not fear your end?
You are my maker, Zathrian. You gave me form and consciousness where none existed. I have known pain and love, hope and fear, all the joy that is life. Yet of all things I desire nothing more than an end. I beg you, Maker, put an end to me. We beg you, show mercy.
You shame me, spirit. I am an old man, alive long past his time.
Then you'll do it? You'll end the curse?
Yes, I think it is time. Let us put an end to it all.
Oh my god, this is so like... Oh, their eyes are white.
It's over. She's gone, and we're human. I can scarcely believe it. We'll leave the forest, I suppose. Find other humans, see what's out there for us. It should be quite interesting, don't you think? Thank you. We'll never forget you.
They still run off like they're animals. What this? No.
And so I shall.
No, in PS3, my game glitches and Witherfang is still here. Like, on that platform. Read. Oh. What
As
this?
you desire. What? What?
Oh, thank the Maker. We need help. They attacked the wagon. Please help us. Follow me. I'll take you to them.
lies here!
Like how they don't
All the noise.
recognize that there are two of us. There are two.
Not so fast!
Not one. Two. Not one. What am I doing? Totally forgot to hit a button.
Too incompetent. It's embarrassing.
Off we go. Combo. So I shall.
Oh, this should be good.
Wow, I'm not even hitting the right button.
So I shall.
Victoria!
Grab some glory.
Oh, what? I rather thought I would wake up dead, or not wake up at all, as the case may be. But I see you haven't killed me yet. Ah, so I am to be interrogated. Let me save you some time. My name is Zevran. Zev to my friends. I am a member of the Antivan Crows, brought here for the sole purpose of slaying any surviving Grey Wardens, which I have failed at, sadly.
Ah.
I can tell you that. They are an order of assassins out of Antiva, very powerful and renowned for always getting the job done, so to speak. Someone went to great expense to hire this man.
Quite right. I'm surprised you haven't heard much of the Crows out here. Back where I come from, we're rather infamous. Not precisely. I was in the neighborhood when the offer came. The Crows get around, you see. A rather taciturn fellow in the capital. Logan, I think his name was. Yes, that's it. I wasn't paid anything. The Crows, however, were paid quite handsomely, or so I understand. Which does make me about as poor as a Chantry mouse, come to think of it. Being an Antivan Crow isn't for the ambitious, to be perfectly honest. Well, aside from a distinct lack of ambition, I suppose it's because I wasn't given much of a choice. The Crows bought me young. I was a bargain, too, or so I'm led to believe. But don't let my sad story influence you. The Crows aren't so bad. They keep one well supplied. Wine, women, men, whatever you happen to fancy. Though the whole severance package is garbage, let me tell you. If you're considering joining, I'd really think twice about it. You seem like a bright lad. I'm sure you've other options. Why not? I wasn't paid for silence. Not that I offered it for sale, precisely. Loyalty is an interesting concept. If you wish, and you're done interrogating me, we can discuss it further. Well, here's the thing. I failed to kill you, so my life is forfeit. That's how it works. If you don't kill me, the Crows will.
Ooh.
Thing is,
Rip.
I like living. And you obviously are the sort to give the Crows pause. So let me serve you instead.
I think this will work better, so I don't have to, like, yell.
Well, let's see. Being allowed to live would be nice, and would make me marginally more useful to you. And somewhere down the line, if you should decide that you no longer have need of me, then I go on my way. Until then, I'm yours. Is that fair?
Okay.
What? You're taking the assassin with us now? Does that really seem like a good idea? All right. I see your point. Still, if there was a sign we were desperate, I think it just knocked on the door and said hello.
A fine plan. But I would examine your food and drink far more closely from now on, were I you.
That's excellent advice for anyone.
Welcome, Zevran. Having an Antivan Crow join us sounds like a fine plan.
Oh, you are another companion to be, then? I wasn't aware such loveliness existed amongst adventurers, surely.
Or maybe not.
I hereby pledge my oath of loyalty to you until such a time as you choose to release me from it. I am your man, without reservation. This I swear.
Thank you.
Blood and damnation.
I'm sorry.
Oh, blast it.
Yes.
Yes.
Blast and damnation.
Oh, so many people disapproved. Alright, let's see. You need things. What do you got? Red steel. Ugh. Actually, let's give you that and then...
I shall treasure it. Thank you. Gloves? You're giving me gloves? What for? I did not mean to sound ungrateful. It is just... Wait, these are Dalish, are they not? My mother was Dalish, and had a pair very similar to these. The leather was less thick, and it had more embroidery, but these are very close, and quite handsome. Do I seem surprised? Perhaps I am. Still, I appreciate the fact that you even thought of me. No one has simply given me a gift before. Thank you.
Oh yeah, win. I have another thing for win. Oh no, why did I do that? No. Take them back. Please. And...
Most kind. Most kind. Most
Take it.
kind. Most kind. Oh, marvelous.
How nice. How nice. How nice.
Alright, there we go. Oh! How does one leave? Boom.
It is done. The essence of the wolf's heart has banished all traces of cursed blood from the hunters. It is too bad that Zathrian had to die. I felt it when he departed. I think he was ready to go. It will be difficult to fill Zathrian's shoes. He was our keeper for many centuries, and he will be sorely missed. But I am keeper now. Let me say it officially then. I hereby swear to uphold the terms of the ancient contract our people formed with the Grey Wardens. Call, and we shall come, with great speed and purpose, and we shall strike at your foes. This I swear. It has been a long time since the Dalish marched to war, but I trust that in the end, we shall make a difference for you.
Yes. I really hope so.
Now that the forest is clear, I am free to hunt a pelt of my own. Then Gaina will be mine. Now that the forest is clear, I am free to hunt a pelt of my own. Then Gaina will be mine.
There you go.
We are working hard to make enough equipment for all of the hunters. Our armaments will be superior to anything else you find on the battlefield. Truly? Let me see. Yes, that is indeed ironbark, and a substantial quantity of it as well. Well done. An agreement is an agreement, and I will craft something from this wood for you. What would you like? A bow? Or perhaps a breastplate? I must admit I'm surprised to witness such generosity from an outsider. You have my thanks, and the thanks of my clan for this gift. I will not allow your generosity to go without at least some reward. Come, I shall make something of the wood you bring. I've reformed the wood to my will. It is but a small token of our gratitude, but take it with my blessing. We are working hard to make enough equipment for all of the hunters. I am no merchant, but I have...
Oh, yes, please. Take some of this. Okay, I don't need that. Okay, some of those. Oh, nope. Oh, wait, not the Warden's Oath. We are not giving away a Warden's Oath. Yeah. And you.
You have returned. Is there any chance you have news of Delilah?
I hate to say this.
You have news? Have you found her? Are you certain? That is her scarf. Where did you find her? What's become of her? So I was right. out what became of her. She told you that? Yes. That is what she would do. Then, it is over. I should be thankful, I think. At least she is at peace now. You have been most kind, my friend. Now I should go and make arrangements. I must mourn my wife as is proper. Dareth Shiral, fare you well.
Come to check on my Hala and I again, have you?
I don't know. Do you have any skill? I did not realize another Hala was injured. This will allow me to prevent the sickness from spreading to the entire herd. Masiranus, thank you. You have done my clan a great boon this day. I will always be grateful for your help.
There. Let's see if I can talk to Genna.
We owe you thanks for all you've done. Without you, our clan would be grieving the loss of many more hunters now.
Have you heard much about the Grey Wardens of old? Griffins. Alas, that seems to be the only thing people remember from the tales. The mighty flying mounts that bore the Grey Wardens into battle. Unfortunately, they've all passed back into the Maker's hand.
Not true.
So that wish will have to go unfulfilled. It was said that watching the Wardens ride in on their white griffins was enough to rouse a weary heart and put the dance back in the step of an old man. The Grey Wardens were powerful, feared and respected, but they also inspired the common people. I remember a tale that was told to me many years ago. The blight had ravaged the land for months, and the armies of the great kings had amassed for one last stand. As the sun burst through the clouds that boiled and churned in the dark sky above, it illuminated a vast, seething horde of darkspawn, with the archdemon at its head. And it was then, when courage seemed to fail, and all lost to death and despair, that the Grey Wardens came. They arrived with the beating of wings like mighty war drums, and stood before the armies of men. The Grey Wardens, grim and fearless, marched forth, ever between the men and the encroaching darkspawn. They formed a shield of their own bodies and held that line until the archdemon was dead, and the last darkspawn lay trampled in the dirt. And then, demanding neither reward nor recognition for their sacrifice, the Grey Wardens departed. When the clouds finally rolled back, and the sun shone full upon the blighted ground, the great kings knew that they had lost no men, and none of their blood had been spilled. You are observant. This is a tale about no battle the Grey Wardens have fought, and yet about them all. They have always defended us from the Darkspawn, taking losses so we do not have to. People may have forgotten over the centuries, but nothing has changed. This knowledge has been blessing and burden to Grey Wardens past, and now it shall be your blessing and your burden.
I really hope that in the next Dragon Age they bring back griffins, because I read all the books and the griffins are still alive.
What's on your mind? No, you won't. I don't think so either. you would not have been happy living a dull, uneventful life, dying in obscurity. You wonder sometimes, don't you? If your life would be better if you weren't who you are. I didn't. Not when I was a young woman in the tower. I came to the realization that the circle would be my life, and I would know no other. Family, love, a simple life. These were things that others took for granted, that I would never have. It made me very moody. All I could think of was being trapped in that tower with no way out and
Another
no
one.
end in sight. I started hating my life and myself, and one night I found myself in the tower's chapel. I was
I'm a
seeking
basic white
refuge,
bitch.
maybe answers. I must have looked tearful or made some noise, because the revered mother came out and decided to speak to me. And because I had no one else to talk to, I talked to her. I must have said many silly things, but she told me that the Maker puts us all on our paths for a reason, and fighting our intended course is what causes so much anguish.
Well.
I thought the old biddy was full of rubbish. I was 15, maybe 16, and I knew everything. So I left, but I always found my way back to that chapel. And as the years passed, I began to see the truth of her words. We were supposed to be polar opposites, mage and priest. But we weren't. There was much about us that was the same. The revered mother had lived in the chantry all her life, as I had been in the tower for all of mine. She taught me that you can find your family in the people around you, that you can love your work and find fulfillment in duty, and there is joy even in self-sacrifice. If you put others before yourself, then their well-being is yours, and their happiness is your happiness. You can scream and cry and be angry about life as a Grey Warden, or you can accept it and allow yourself to see the good in it. This is your choice. What's on your mind? I will answer to the best of my ability.
Damn.
Something on your mind? Of course. Have you seen the uniform? It's not only stylish, but well made. I'm a sucker for good tailoring. You didn't have to put up with all the years of boring bookwork and all the rituals and prayer, so you don't get the uniform. Consider yourself lucky. I'd use my shield if I could, but I think you might actually spot me hiding behind it. You don't really want to know about my being a Templar, do you?
No,
It's really
no, I
quite
really don't.
boring.
But, you know, for the video.
Poke, poke, poke. Tell me everything about your life, Alistair. All right, if you insist. It's not like we have anything better to do, right? The truth of the matter is that I did hate going to the monastery. The initiates from poor families thought I put on airs, while the noble ones called me a bastard and ignored me. I felt like Al-Eamon had cast me off, unwanted, and I was determined to be bitter. But I took some solace in the training itself, I guess. I was actually quite good at it. Using the abilities I have came after years of education and discipline that was difficult to achieve, if rewarding. The sword training and religious doctrine all came later. I never really felt at home anywhere, though, until I joined the Grey Wardens. And Duncan felt my Templar abilities might be useful for when we encountered Darkspawn magic, so I kept it up. What about you? Do you have anywhere you consider home? We won't always be traveling like this, you know. Once the war is over, once the Blight is... well, a time will come when we'll have to think about having a real home again. Though that seems like a far ways off. And I suppose the Grey Wardens are gone for good. Either way. I suppose you're right. We can create new Grey Wardens, but we'll never get back those we lost. I wonder if it would ever feel the same. Anyhow, now I've
Poor Alistair.
something on your mind? Of course. You mean other than becoming a Grey Warden? You know, I asked Duncan this too, and all I got was, "You'll see." Oh, it's not that Duncan wants to keep it a secret. It's just that the Grey Wardens don't discuss it much. I gather it's not a pleasant topic. The first change I noticed was an increase in appetite. I used to get up in the middle of the night and raid the castle larder. I thought I was starving. I'd slurp down every dinner like it was my last. My face all covered in gravy. When I'd look up, the other Grey Wardens would stare, then laugh themselves to tears. Really? I saw you eating dinner the other day. Savage. Ah yes, the classy camaraderie of two men traveling out in the open. I take it you were like this before the joining, then. Oh, and then there were the nightmares.
Yeah, we know about the nightmares.
It's even worse. You learn to block it out after a while, but at first, some people never have much trouble, but that's rare. Others have trouble sleeping their entire life. They're just more... Everyone ends up the same, though. Once you reach a certain age, the real nightmares come. That's how a Grey Warden knows his time has come. Oh, that's right. We never had time to tell you that part, did we? Well, in addition to all the other wonderful things about being a Grey Warden, you don't need to worry about dying from old age. You've got 30 years to live. Give or take. The taint. It's a death sentence. Ultimately, your body won't be able to take it. When the time comes, most Grey Wardens go to Orzammar and die in battle rather than waiting. It's tradition. You'll always find Darkspawn down where the dwarves are. The oldest Grey Wardens head to the deep roads for one last glorious battle. Not that there's a shortage of Darkspawn during a blight, but that's the tradition. The dwarves respect us for it. And you wondered why we kept the joining a secret from the new recruits. And there you have it. You know, Duncan, he started having the nightmares again. He told me that in private. He said it wouldn't be long before he'd go to Orzammar himself. I guess he got what he wanted. I just wish it had been something worthy of him. I know. Ending the blight should make... Something on your mind? Of course. I didn't know them for very long. But I guess it was longer than you. You never met them all, did you? They were quite a group. Actually, they felt like an extended family, since we were all cut off from our former lives. We also laughed more than you'd think. There was this one time... Well, you probably... There was one Grey Warden who came all the way from the Anderfells. What was his name? Gregor... He was a burly man with the biggest, fuzziest beard you've ever seen. And the man could drink. He drank all the time, but he never got drunk. Finally, we all made a pool to see just how many pints it would take to put him under the table. Oh, I honestly doubt it. You might have tried, but this fella had a supernatural constitution, I swear. Anyhow, we never did find out. He said he'd drink a pint for every half pint that the rest of us drank. He was still going by the time the rest of us were passed out. I'm told that Duncan walked in later on and saw us all passed out from one end of the hall to the other, and Gregor still drinking. Duncan laughed until he knew. Yes, I suppose so. It just struck me that I have nothing to remember Duncan by, nothing at all. I just would have liked something of his to tell. Well, there's no use. I'm wondering something. I'd like to know your thoughts about some of our traveling companions. Zevran, the elf. You can't trust him, can you? Do you believe his Really? Why? That's a lot of trust to put in someone who tried to kill you. That's very trusting of you. What about Sten? The more I talk to him, the more reasonable he does seem. His philosophy is so strange. But it doesn't sound at all as vile as the Chantry describes it. And yet, he killed all those people. He doesn't even deny it. Doesn't that... Yet he seems... What about Liliana? Is she crazy? Or do you really believe in her vision? That's one way to put it.
Yeah, I believe she
I don't know what
believes.
to make of her. If you look at her when she doesn't see you, she just looks so sad. I almost feel guilty taking her. Yes, I know. Still, I feel... Morrigan, do you trust her? Think about it. Well, aside from the fact that she's a complete and utter bitch, no, I don't like her at all. Why, do you? Sure. Beautiful, just like something that's also dangerous, like a beautiful, dangerous thing. Oh, I give up. Do what you want. Just tell me one thing. Is it true what the others say? Do you have You think we have better things to do all day than talk about you? Come on. Oh, someone's a little touchy, eh? Attacking my... Enough. Something on your mind? Of course. Same way you did. You drink some blood, you choke on it. I do. Let's see. I was in the Chantry before. I trained for many years to become... The Grand Cleric didn't want... I'll always be thankful to Duncan for recruiting me. He was... Something on your mind?
Just give me...
Of course. Such as they are.
Oh.
Something on your mind?
No, shit.
I've a question. Well, here's the thing. I swore an oath to serve you, yes? My question pertains to what you intend to do with me once this business is over with, as a point of curiosity. Could I? And what if I didn't wish to leave? Indeed. I might even be glad to call myself such, come to think of it. It is good to know what my options might be, but that is for another time.
Rip, I turned him down.
What say you? Not everyone, but a handsome man like yourself. Why not? I am sure you are a man who draws many stares from women and other men alike. Does this bother you? But you would prefer I desisted, perhaps. It would be difficult traveling as we do in close proximity, but I am nothing if not a gentleman. Your wish, now that is...
RIP! Oh.
What say you?
Sorry,
By all means. I was simply never... The crows buy all their assassins that... But that does not mean doing what is expected. It might be interesting.
I think Zevran is just mad at me.
By all means. But quite frankly, the truth is that all it requires is the desire to debilitate your foe, either by poison. See? What say you? What say you? By all means. As for the killing part, well, some people simply need assassinating. I often... As far as enjoying the act of killing itself, why not? There is a certain... There are many... But simply being an assassin, I like it just fine. I will continue... None... But... What say you? By all means. My adventures? I'm hardly an old man just returned from across the ocean, am I? Should I shake my... Let's see, my second mission ever for the crows was... After I killed her guard, she got down on her hands and knees and begged for her life. Rather aptly, I might add. So I joined her in the carriage for the night and left the next morning. Well, yes, twice. The woman... Then, as I was kissing her goodbye to return to Antiva City, she slipped on the threshold and fell backwards out of the carriage. Broke her neck. Shame, really, but at least it happened quickly. Not then, as it was, my master was very impressed that I had done such a fine job. It was after that when I learned that one needn't let a pretty... What say you? By all means. And there, of course, the woodcutter died of some filthy disease, and my mother was forced to... We were all raised communally by the whores. It was a happy enough... It could have... Surely your life has not been so idyllic. People like you and I are not... I had to keep them hidden, of course, as we were not allowed such things. Eventually, they... I don't feel...
Alright, everybody. We will see you tomorrow, and you can join us. Whoa, what's happening? Oh, you can join us for more Brazilian Forest bullshit. See you tomorrow.